When I found myself stuck with a flat tire and no cash, borrowing against my car felt like a lifeline. I had heard the word title loan whispered in corners of my city, but the reality was a maze of rates and promises. I started by looking at the big names. The first was Easy Car Title Loans. It isn't a lender, it's a matchmaker that pulls you through a network of licensed lenders. The process took only a few minutes. I typed my car's make, model, year, mileage, and a few personal details. A specialist sent me a quote, and after I signed, the money hit my account the next day. I kept driving, my title stayed in the lender's hands until I paid it back. The APR ranges from 5.99% to 35.99%, far below the triple-digit rates you find in some storefronts. The good part? No prepayment penalties, and terms that stretch from 91 days to 70 months. The only hitch is that the exact rates depend on the lender and state, so I read the fine print carefully. Next, I tried TitleLoan.com. It promised fast approvals and a quick comparison of a handful of lenders. I filled out one application and got a handful of offers. Some were good, some were not. The network is smaller, so there were fewer options, especially in states where title lending isn't common. Still, the same day or next day funding was a win. Checkered.com felt different. It targeted people who needed longer repayment windows. Their lenders offered installment plans instead of the typical 30-day balloon. For a borrower like me, who could afford monthly payments but not a lump sum, this was a relief. They did ask for proof of income, so I had my pay stubs ready. I had to read every fee disclosure. Some lenders added document fees or roadside plans that pushed the real rate higher. LendUS Title Loans was a lifeline for those with thin or bad credit. They evaluated the vehicle's equity first, not my credit score. Most title lenders don't even report payments to the bureaus, so there was no benefit to my credit history. But because the lender was taking on more risk, the rates were on the higher side. It was a trade-off I had to weigh. Finally, Speedy Cash offered the promise of same-day cash if you walked into a store. I tried the online route and the money came the next business day. The rates were sometimes higher than other platforms. If you're near a Speedy Cash location, the in-store option is unbeatable in speed. I learned that the key to navigating title loans is knowing three things: how fast you need cash, what your vehicle is worth, and the rate you can realistically repay. Compare the APR, not just the monthly fee, because a 25% monthly fee can translate to a 300% APR. Always check if the lender is licensed in your state and read every disclosure. And remember, failing to pay can lead to repossession. If you own a vehicle and need cash quickly, start with a platform that matches you to multiple lenders. It gives you the best chance of finding a rate that fits your life. My own experience with Easy Car Title Loans made the process simple, and it was a reminder that the right tools can turn a desperate moment into a manageable decision. Think of your car not just as a vehicle, but as a resource you can tap into responsibly. Use it wisely, and it can help you bridge a short-term gap without losing the keys.